Welcome to episode 13 and a final part of the Final Fantasy XII version of the RVMan LP exhibition. And as you can see, Yiazmat's on its last leg. Notice in your upper right corner, in the upper right corner of my screen, as you can see, there's the word stage and the number 5 right next to it. That is the number of times you've left this arena. Yes, you can actually leave in the middle of this fight. Granted, he'll put buffs on himself every time you do leave. And you know what? I had to leave from this battle 5 times. Well, 4 times actually. I take that back, kind of correct that. That's the number of times I went in. Yeah, that's it. 5 is the number of times I went in. But 4 is the number of times I left. That's right, I left 4 times. Because this thing kept doing the bullshit that it's doing right now. This thing will hit you for 12 hits in a row. 12 hits in a row. And then it'll spam Death Strike up to 6 fucking times. I thought it was 4 or 5. The damn thing spammed it up to 6 times. Almost wiped out my damn party and I had to escape. You know what? This took me 9 hours because of that bullshit. 9 hours of this goddamn bullshit. See, he's doing it again. This is like the 10th Death Strike I suffered through. Ugh. But I don't think he does it anymore. I kind of caught him when he was starting to buff himself up and put the growing thread on. Thing is, every time you leave, he puts growing thread on immediately after Cyclone. That's something you also need to know. And another thing you need to know too, at this point he'll also use Reflect. Make sure you have a mirror mail on you. If you don't have a mirror mail or at least a ruby ring, you'll end up accidentally healing him with Kiraga. This is why I told you to use either Kiraga or Kiraja, because Renew is going to pretty much screw you over. And look, I even remembered to put on the windbreakers this time. Not like the last part, but this part I put on the windbreakers. I'm not going to die this time, because you see, he's at a level 136, meaning that Cyclone may do almost all of my life. And that is bullshit. Look, it does half of it. It killed Bosch. It just killed Vaughn. And I'm just gonna tell you, man, always remember to take the armor off after he's finished, too. Because the last thing you need is for the, why am I saying but the last thing you need is for to be beaten up by this thing. Also, I used the Genji armor for one specific reason, and the Genji armor was to help Bosch improve on combos. He's almost dead. He's almost dead. Come on, man. Don't screw around, Yiazmat. Just die already. You're just being a pest now. Now I know how Kevel felt with the Sniper Anteater. As a matter of fact, now I know how Clement felt with Sonic 06. It's things like that that makes it agitating. You want it to work, but it doesn't work. Oh look, and he's doing the bullshit again like he did in the last episode. He's wiping out my entire party. He pretty much wiped out my party. No, but he's dead now. He's pretty much dead. Screw this. I've let him live long enough. I put this off long enough. I've had so many things just come up at one time. And as far as my final thoughts for this guy, it's been the most annoying 9 hours I have ever had in my life. I underestimated this son of a bitch. I didn't think he would be this annoying. And to Square Enix, don't you ever do anything like this again. I'm telling you, man. And oh, let me assure you all one thing. This Believe it or not, no matter how many times I left and escaped, this is the first time I actually fought this thing. The very first time I fought Yiazmat. Come on, Bosch. Don't die on me, man. Don't die on me. You almost got him. He's down to a pack. Come on, do it. Yes! That's what I'm talking about. And finally, the big fucking dragon is dead. Thank you, God. What a pest. Whew. Now, if you don't mind, I'll be right back. I'll see you guys over at Rabanaster. I got some celebrating to do.
Yes! I finally did it! Thank you! Thank you, God! Thank you, God! I finally killed that thing! 9 hours of my life! 9 hours of my life! Why? Thank you, God, it's over! Oh, thank God!
Ha 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 ha, you're on my fucking wall, you're on my fucking wall, screw you, you stupid dragon, for giving me all sorts of shit! It's a miracle, it's finally over, it's finally over. And now, let's go and find a good reason to refrain myself from punching this stupid mogul for giving me such a bullshit mark. I want my MacGuffin, damn it! And the thought's real simple. It's a pain in the ass. The spawning conditions for the marks, I'd say the worst spawning condition had to be the Shadow Seer. All in all, the only fight I actually enjoyed was Hellworm and Behemoth King. Only thing that I wanted from Yiazmat and Omega Mark... No. Well, actually, Omega Mark 12 was just a one-hit wonder. The only thing I wanted from Yiazmat and Shadow Seer was for the fight to be over. And Fafnir was my own mistake. Nonetheless, we're here in Clan Centario. And I will kill you if I ever get my hands on Tactics, Mont Blanc, I swear to God. All of you Moogles will die. All of you. Every last one of you. Have you really done it? Have you defeated Yiazmat? I don't know what to say. I'm happy. I'm speechless. When I heard Yiazmat had fallen, I got here as fast as I could. Don't worry about the stroll. I just wanted to thank you in person. Oh yeah, thank you very much, you asshole. So every last one of them came over here. That's the gatekeepers, the guy who fixed the straw, the woman who sells you a chocobo, and the Moogle who put you through this hell in the first place, all came here, they're all a family, and they all posted a damn bill because their master was killed. And now they're gonna have a family reunion after you almost got killed, killing a 50 million point dragon. And guess what we get for doing all of this? A worthless ass badge. So not worth it. I so hate this mark and that Moogle. Oh, but I have to see him through the LP as of now. This has been a train wreck. It started off great, but it ended up being a train wreck near the end. And I noticed that one of my parts was already, that the audio's messed up on it. I'll fix it. Oh, and this is just me trying to check and see it after I didn't beaten this dragon? Do I get anything else from it? And I'm just here to show all of you, no you don't. You go to the clan provisioner, and that's all you get. Whatever you already have by the time you become a Knight of the Round. With that, needless to say, the RVMan LP exhibition of Final Fantasy XII is over. And I'll be checking my list as of now to see what game I'm going to be doing next. This is RVMan 985, and from here on in, up until I find another game, it'll be the LP. Peace out.